My name is Lonnie Ray Atkinson, and this is another installment of Unsafe Words. So, I've noticed that the last few times there's been like a school shooting or some kind of tragedy involving school children, seems to be more and more evangelical Christians talking about, well, I hate to say this, but that's what happens when you take God out of the schools. Y'all heard that shit? I mean, aside from it being really fucking stupid, let's get real. You don't hate to say that, you love to say it. And how do I know this? Because you said it. It's the most horrible thing in the world to say, and you said it anyway. Secondly, can someone explain to me just how you get God out of the schools? I mean, is there like a special vacuum or something? Is there a trap you set? I know it's been a while since I've been to Sunday school, but I thought God was supposed to be omnipresent, which means technically there's more God in the schools than air. Now, if they took air out of the schools, that would be a problem. Then you could be all self-righteous, talking about, well, them kids wouldn't have suffocated if they hadn't taken air out of the schools. Of course, normally when they say they took God out of the schools, what they mean is that they took prayer out of the schools. But again, you can't take prayer out of the schools. You can't take prayer out of the schools any more than you take prayer out of YouTube. And why? Because I just did it. Boom! Just fucking prayed. What are you gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. Just like you can't do a damn thing if a teacher wants to instruct all the children to pull out their prayer rugs every morning and bow down to the east for 5 minutes. Wait, that is what kind of prayer we're talking about, right? No? Oh well, I say tomato, you say burn in hell forever. And I love how they always point to when they had prayer in the schools as a better time. Because, hey, no school shootings. Except you know what they did have when they had prayer in the schools? Polio. You know what happened around the same time they took prayer out of the schools? No more polio. Coincidence? Schmoenza schmance. I mean, if that's the game they want to play, you can blame prayer in schools for all kinds of awful shit that was happening at the same time. Hell, I personally blame prayer in the schools for the Great Depression, the White Sox throwing the World Series, and women not having the right to vote. Then again, who really needs the vote when you can cast your ballot in prayer? See, that is the game they want to play, because it's not just school shootings. Every time anything terrible happens, including Katrina, including 9/11, there's always some prominent Christian leader to step up and declare, well, what do we expect? We asked God to get out of our lives, so he did. That's right. Forget that unconditional love shit. Evidently, God got tired of the benevolent creator role and now just prefers to act like the stereotype of a crazy ex-girlfriend with a really nasty grudge. Oh, really, Brad? You won't return my texts anymore? Well, maybe I won't be there to return yours when you start hydroplaning on Douglas Avenue next week. What do you think about that, Brad? Seriously, is that how little you think of your God? I mean, you think it's sad that they took prayer out of the schools, but I think it's sad that you can't comprehend the irony that you're telling everyone else to take God more seriously at the same time a non-believing heathen like myself takes your God more seriously than you. And if you don't see all of this the exact same way that I do, well, all I can say is, I'll pray for you. Boom! Just fucking did it. If you dig what I'm doing and you would like to help me keep on doing it, you got two options. You can share this video with others or click below the video to show me some love. Either one is greatly appreciated.